Portland police detective Ben Jacobs leads the hunt for a psychopath who broadcasts a bloody show in the dark web. Its contestants are put through a series of trials. The loss is punishable by sadistic death. The principle, by which the villains kidnap people, seems completely random, and the next choice falls on an immigrant from Russia, Katia Volkova, who fled from her abusive husband with her son to the United States a year ago. The organizers of the show are always one step ahead of their police pursuers, so Jacobs is forced to consult a maniac he once arrested himself. The Russian-language title of this movie, originally called Darkgame, is made up of the titles of two popular movies. It's called Saw, Joker. It's a low trick, but in this case, it's justified, because Darkgame is a straightforward mix of several genre hits, cobbled together with the grace of an elephant in a china shop. Here you have Saw, 7, The Silence of the Lambs, 13, and a dozen smaller projects. But more is not always better, and Darkgame clearly proves this statement. Structurally, the movie is built just like the Saw. We have two main characters, one of whom finds himself inside the game, and the second is trying to stop it from the outside. Nevertheless, neither of these storylines work well. Katia's story fails, because despite the fact that the woman is a direct participant in the game, she can't act. The trials are not based on strength, agility, courage, or even will to live, but on blind luck. The heroes play rock paper scissors or Russian roulette, so Katia doesn't even get a chance to prove herself as a character. Somewhat paradoxically, there are even fewer ways to prove himself for Detective Jacobs, who tries his best, but his actions are reduced to some minor discoveries, like the location of Katia's abduction, so all he can do is helplessly watch sadistic airings with a ferocious expression on his face. The turn involving a maniac, who supposedly knows a lot about the dark web, doesn't change anything. He sits next to a cybersecurity specialist and randomly generates wise one-liners that can be used as Instagram statuses. Jacobs is allowed to do something only in the very finale, but what this will lead to, will not foresee only a very novice moviegoer. The movie is made by Great Britain. It also was filmed there, but among the producers are several Russian names, including actress Natalia Tsvetkova and influencer Polina Pushkareva, who also play Katia Volkova and another member of the sadistic game, Amy. This isn't the first time Russian filmmakers have been involved in the making of a Western movie, and it's definitely not the most successful. And it's not even the weak script, the obviously low budget, the flat TV picture, and the ridiculously snarky Ed Westwick in the lead role. It is clear that all movies in the world cannot be masterpieces, but Darkgame is a movie, the authors of which seem to have nothing to strive for and nothing to hope for. The movie is plastic and stillborn, not wanted, it seems, even by its own creators. Why the viewer might need it with such an attitude of its authors, is a question.